Hey, it's JP Murray with my buddy Pete Kaminskas from CompTIA. We're live today, Association Playbook live on Facebook. Send any of your questions if you have any. We're going to talk about membership councils today because I love this idea. Right? Most of our organizations, oh my gosh, we're so rigid on who we can take, what the dues model is, how do you calculate that? And you guys have been very successful at developing a new system when you can take on new issues, new topics, kind of innovate, be in effect an incubator for new topics within these membership councils. So tell us about what a membership council is at CompTIA.
Sure, happy to. The way I define a membership council is an association within an association. Each of our membership councils have their own governance, they have their own leadership, dues structure, brand, logo, everything that you have in an overall organization, but we have it within our councils.
So if you wanted to join a council, are you also required to join the mothership association?
That's really an individual decision for an organization. The way that we structure it is we have an a la carte structure, which allows a little bit more flexibility in joining. So the way our councils are positioned, they're a little bit more of a premium because of the for a lot of factors, but
that's the decision you've made, not to connect it necessarily. In fact, I remember, I believe this is correct, I'm sure somebody at the chamber will correct me. When we launched some councils at the chamber, I think membership in the mother institution was not necessarily required.
Right.
So this is an area where you've got an association within an association. What has been the most valuable thing for the association by launching these things?
I think it's every association is trying to think of innovative ways to be relevant, to be visible, but also to drive growth and overall stickiness and engagement. I think the member councils give a nice platform and an opportunity to do that.
What are the councils that you have right now?
We focus on 3 for the moment. We have a SLED council, which is an industry acronym for state and local government and education. We have a group that focuses on the human services vertical. And then we have our Space Enterprise Council, which is focused on the space sector.
So you get some energy around some of your members being interested in space, as an example.
Right.
And instead of going, okay, where are they going to fit? How are we going to, what's their membership structure? Where do they belong? Because my guess is there's some people that weren't in your traditional organization. You got, but we've got this interest, we've got this energy around it. Here's an incubator of new idea. We'll set up a separate council and recruit people in separately for that.
Right, and it actually gives an opportunity to deepen a relationship with an organization where you may have touch points in other disciplines. So that's another opportunity.
So and with your core members, instead of that relationship, you may have, now you're starting to develop multiple relationships, and it's really hard for them to pull away.
Absolutely.
What do you think the members, what have the companies gained by you launching this kind of program too?
I think we touched on this, the opportunity to be innovative and maybe getting into a new vertical where they haven't touched before. And so one of the things that I talked about in a recent blog I did on this subject is to challenge any group that is looking to launch a membership council to not be a me too. I think any strategy where you're looking to do what the other group is doing just with more resources or do it better is doomed to fail. I think there's an opportunity here to really look at the market, see where there's some unmet needs, and focus your initiatives and objectives in that area.
And differentiate yourself. A little bit. Yeah, I totally get that. So here's what we're seeing here, folks. This is a new membership structure, right? This is the opportunity for you to take on new initiatives, develop relationships with more organizations, and get deeper relationships, maybe even with different people than you have in your conventional membership.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's the takeaway. Folks, if you want more on this topic, Pete has a blog up on the murraycompany.com website. We have an upcoming podcast that we just recorded today where we go a little bit more in depth. So I hope you enjoyed this this issue of the Association Playbook via Facebook Live. Pete, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, JP.
And we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.